Hi, I am Danica Custodio, student number 2011 00388, a student of 3204, and I am here to discuss my answers in assignment for our assignment number. So, the first item in our assignment is to explain the relevance of simplifying summation algorithms. So, for this one, I have identified three reasons um, why it is helpful for us to simplify the summation algorithms. So first of all, one of the first reasons that came to my mind is for faster evaluation or just the overall improvement of speed since simulations will be able to run faster since we would be able to use a formula instead of manually computing for the final value of the summation. Since there would be no manual processes, um, there would be an improvement in terms of the speed on when we determine the value. And then for the second one is to minimize errors. So this is somehow connected to the first one since or rather this is the primarily the reason why I thought of it is because there would be no manual calculations since we will be able to reduce the number of variables when we simplify summation algorithms. Lesser variables would also mean um, lesser opportunity or lesser possibility for us to commit an error when evaluating the value. And then third one, I have identified the last reason to be to increase efficiency in general. So since if a machine would run a simplified version of the summation algorithm, the machine would be able to use less or lesser memory to run the algorithms. Since there would be um, no long addition or computations to be done, there would definitely be increased inefficiency due to the simplified equation to be used. And then next would be my answer for the second question. So for the sustainable development goal, I have chosen goal number 4, um, which is zero hunger. So for this one, um, just to discuss, so zero hunger is all about ending hunger and also promoting sustainable agriculture. So the first thing that came to my mind that is related to this one is to have a farm inventory management for our farmers. So for this one, I think having a better inventory system to keep track of the food or agricultural resources or supplies that we have, this would eventually lead to better inventory management. The lack of food supply planning could potentially lead to supply shortage, which then could again potentially lead to price hike since there would be a higher demand for the supplies and then there are lower supply of those goods or agricultural resources. Definitely the next thing that we could expect to happen is that there will be price hike. We have experienced this before, and we know that if one crop has a very limited source, the tendency is for their prices to skyrocket just to keep up with the demand. And then once the price of these goods increase tremendously, people are more susceptible to hunger due to the difficulty in simply catching up with the inflation. So I think That's the reason why I think having uh an established farm inventory management, which could be which could wherein simplified submission algorithms could be applied when dealing with inventory. I think that would be one of the projects that could eventually contribute in the contribute as we achieve this goal for to eliminate hunger around the world. So that is all. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation.